Jared Jeffries, waived by the Rockets last year, picked up by the Knicks, with whom he will stay. Re-signed by New York, along with the aforementioned Mike Bibby, just a day after the team welcomed in Tyson Chandler. So let's talk about Chandler, a guy who really does change the dynamic of this Knicks team. Smitty, take us even more in depth about why Carmelo was so happy at his interview when he knew Tyson was in the fold.
Because guess what? Carmelo can get up and play defense and know he has that shot blocker behind him. And I think the one thing we can all talk about, the state of the New York Knicks, we're talking defense right now. Even with Mike D'Antoni, we're talking defense right now. And guess what? They're going to change their philosophy a little bit. Yes, it's still going to be heavily offense, but now you have a guy in Tyson Chandler that can clean up the mistakes by Amari Stoudemire, that can clean up the mistakes by Carmelo. And guess what? Carmelo and Amari are smiling as well. He doesn't need the basketball, so they still get their shots in their FGA. So, but I think this is a great pickup for the New York Knicks. But I think the one thing right now is they have to address that point guard situation.
No question. And Ron, it's interesting, this evolution of Chandler, who was a good player,
right,
but now gets this championship, has that pedigree, and he's really elevated himself in league circles, has he not? I mean, obviously with the signing.
No question. Right now, and winning does help. Winning makes you go to that next level. When you think of Tyson Chandler now, and you think of the top 5 centers in the league, he's now in that discussion, and it's because he's won. And like Smitty said, I like the fact that he's found a way to succeed in this league without demanding the ball. And I think that's something for all young kids to watch. He's found a way to be successful, to impact the game through his defense, through his energy, through his support, through his help, all the little things. And when you have a team with Amari Stoudemire, when you have a team with Carmelo Anthony, you're going to need a guy, or if you were playing on a team like Smitty, you're going to need a guy that doesn't need touches, a guy that doesn't need every possession to get the ball down on the block and say, now it's my turn. He doesn't mind doing the little things, but that's still being said. When he does get the ball, he's not a liability offensively. It's not like it's foreign to him. So I think it's a natural, good fit. And the thing that's amazing to me is the New York Knicks, we're now talking defense.
Yes.
And that's amazing.
Defense.
No question. You know what else is nice? The fact that we can actually go to a telestrator. When's the last time we did this, Smitty? We broke out the telestrator. It's back. It's like a new Christmas toy.
We're ready.
New Christmas toy.
Here we go. When we get a chance, we're going to go in depth a little bit more about Tyson Chandler, what he brings to the table, especially for the Knicks right now. I'm going to highlight him right now. You get a chance to see him. This is him being a leader. He's talking in that back like a middle linebacker. Look at the versatility, his athletic ability for a guy 7 feet. He's guarding Chris Bosh. He steps out on the pick and roll, able to contain a Dwayne Wade to stop him in his tracks until his guard is able to get back. Defensively, you see him right now, square. Dwayne Wade has no angles. Now my ability to get back. Now he's not a help defender. Now it becomes Imano. How good is he one-on-one? This is Chris Bosh. Quick first steps. Tyson has him squared up. Make sure he's pushing in baseline. Yes. Great cutoff. Even if Chris Bosh didn't score the basketball or did lose the basketball, he's behind the basket. Give Tyson Chandler a lot of credit. This is what Dallas is going to miss. Offensively, this is what you love about this. This is game 2 in the NBA championship. They were down 15. A guy says 3 picks in 1 possession. No one does that anymore. Give their body up once, twice, and then the last one on Udonis Haslam to free up Dirk Nowitzki to knock down this 3 that gives them the lead. And they win this game in game 2. But also I like to highlight, you love a Tyson Chandler, him and Dirk Nowitzki raising their hand. He's a team player. He's a leader. He fits in the locker room. He's a professional.
Smitty, if I'm watching this clip, if I'm Amari Stoudemire, if I'm Carmelo Anthony, I'm just smiling. A guy that's going to set screens for me, a guy that's going to erase all my mistakes defensively. You're just sitting back like, let's start training camp. I can't wait. But no, he's a guy that brings that intangible.
No question about it. Big man in the Big Apple. All right. We're going to come back here in a moment with more Game Time, putting a wrap on things. So please stay with us. I like the telestrator. I missed it.
You missed it.
I did.